Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we're bringing you a bunch of duels from the KC Cup first stage, dual level maxing with Toons. Now I love doing this. There's few things in Duel Links that give me greater pleasure than clapping the first stage of a KC Cup with these Toons. It's so smooth, it's so streamlined, doesn't matter what you're facing, it's gonna have an answer for everything. You're really just dueling yourself. It's pretty much solitaire, so I just love this deck, and I love just being able to let loose with it, so we're going to go through a lot of replays. This is the deck I'm using for the first stage. Second stage is going to be a lot of Tachyon, it's going to be a lot of Shiranui, it's going to be a lot of Constellar, so I don't know how deep I'm going to dive into that meta, but the first stage for sure getting clapped by the Toons. Hope you guys enjoy. You don't really find people playing Toons how I play Toons. Toons have flown under the radar because Toonvitation was a terrible skill, so no one should use it. People do use it, but you shouldn't use it. And I guarantee you Konami anticipated having to limit this deck, and they don't. So we've snuck under the radar. I love using it. It's my favorite sleeper deck. It's so awesome. Hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Ghost Girl. We're going second. See what she's got for us. We got a comic can, we got a bookmark, we got Toon Table of Contents, and a Bear Magician Girl. This is about as good as the hand can get, and we're gonna need it because we're facing Constellar. Now, we really eat Constellar up. Even if they get an Omega out, and they're able to block immediate comic hands, the comic hand still registers, and they will lose their monster the next turn. You just don't get to steal it the first turn. So Comic Hand is still really excellent. They'll have to use their Pallades to return something. Can't return the Comic Hand in the main phase because you can just use it again. So they would have to do other stuff. And usually after they use the Omega, they don't really worry about returning the Comic Hand. They think they've just conquered it entirely. But anyway, he goes Pallades, doesn't get an Omega, sets a back row. It means our Comic Hands are going to be even clappier. And we top deck one as if that wasn't enough. He's going to return himself, bold move, and we'll just steal his second monster before we even do anything. Isn't that crazy? We still have 2 more searches before we go. We go with the Kingdom. Now, we're still not going Toon Table of Contents. We're going Berry Magician Girl. Now we go Toon Table of Contents. What do we even need? It's just Winmore. Oh, we go with Harpy. She's the perfect target for Winmore. He's gonna Book of Moon. Okay. Then we go with Toon Kingdom. We gotta special summon our Dark Magician Girl. Now Harpy can get a pop on her special summon. It was a crackdown, great pop, and look at that. He flips up, and he's still our monster. Attacking for lethal. Bet he didn't see that coming. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Mizar. We're going first. Surprising to see so many first turn replays, as you generally want to go second. So we got a Kite Roid, we got Comic Hand, we got a Toon Bookmark, we're showing him Toon World. We do nothing, because we have Kite Roid. He is Tachyon, so he's going to come at us with plenty of offense, but hopefully the Kite Roid is more than enough to hold him back. I might even fast forward a little through this, because it's pretty basic plays. Just special summon a bunch of level 8 monsters, return them back, search your negate, and you're good. Or he's still using the skill. You got even more to do. Searching even more. Setting a card, flipping it up, doing all that stuff. It's such a noisy deck. He's got a Cypher Dragon all of a sudden. Just more stuff we're going to scoop with our Comic Hand, and obviously Kite Roid is more than enough to save us from this damage. Comic Hand, we're going to search another Comic Hand. Second Bookmark is actually really bad to top deck, but all we need is 2 Comic Hands. He's got 2 monsters, we got 2 hands. Let's just make this work here. Now we go to the battle phase, and he is done for. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are going second against a Gem Crocodile. We got Chocolate Magician Girl in hand, which means Berry Magician Girl won't be live, but we're not going first, so we don't really need her. He's got a Monarch. Specimen Inspection, whatever. That seems like a bad card. But if he likes it, he likes it. By all means. Goes with the Shell Knight. Tiny bit of damage and a back row. Not too great a turn. Here we are with the Toon World. Toon Bookmark. What do we want? Toon Kingdom. Not bad. We already have Rollback. We have Barry. She searches the Dark Magician Girl. Obviously, she is the target for Rollback, but we will use Kingdom before she comes. Comic Hand, just for fun. Give me that monster. Oh no, this is not the fun zone. We're going with Phoenix. We are pure business. We'll throw away Chocolate Magician Girl because we don't need her. It was just a bluff of a fusion, but we stood on business. We weren't worried about that back row, and he's going to scoop. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing Seto Kaiba going first. See what Kaiba boys got for us. We have Toonberry Magician Girl. We have Bookmark Kingdom. Comic Hand. We'll probably search another Comic Hand, because that's the card you want. Let's see, we got the Toon Dark Magician Girl. We use the Kingdom. There she is in defense, and we get to fall back on 2 Comic Hands. So we just need one of our field spells, one of our Toon Worlds to survive, and we'll be okay. We're facing Constellar, so that's about as good as it gets with decks. Let's see how we do. He's starting with the Sombre, which is a great way to start. Brings out a random level 3 though, not sure. Oh no, this is an additional normal summon, but he's level 3. Still goes into a Pallades with the Sombre. Leonis lets him normal summon Pollux. Pollux, he did normal summon with Pollux. He just goes into M7, okay. M7's going to return from his graveyard to his hand. Okay with that too. We could have done something better. He's going to return our Toon Kingdom. Or, how did he? Oh, they both returned. Okay, I'm tripping. But anyway, Toon Kingdom, there you go. Bada bing. Now we're good at Comic Hand. We don't even need to hit both as he returns. Well, that was actually a terrible play, returning the Toon Kingdom, because that didn't do anything but make us banish more. We'll take the M7 for good measure, even though we could have just done a rollback. He's going to do a quick scoop, and great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are going second against a Rio. You don't really see Rio all that often. Let's see what she's got for us. What is that? What is that on her sleeve? I can't tell. She's Iceborne, what the heck? Don't see that all too often. It's a really good deck though. I don't know how it does against my Toons, obviously. Probably not very well. But it's a really good deck. Not a bad deck. Has a Floodgate, has a lot of avoidance, I guess you would say. Here he's going with the Ophion, that's the Floodgate. Searching the Pandemic, that's the avoidance. So that's precisely what I was talking about. Brings out this wacky Copelia, not really the monster you want out. Top deck another Bookmark, not really the top deck you want, but we're gonna search our Comic Hand. So we have plays. We'll search his Floodgate. Now it's our Floodgate. We get all the effects and everything. So welcome to your own Floodgate. He brings out a Kerkekion. Now he tries to Kamikaze because that guy has a target. He has to target one face-up monster your opponent controls and take control of it until the end phase when it's destroyed. But you can't target me with Toon Kingdom. Better luck next time, my guy. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are playing Grandpa. We're going first. Generally don't want to go first with this deck, but you can be quite defensive. Let's see what we got. No spell cards, but Kiteroid's always a play. We'll start with our Toon World. Go with Berry Magician Girl. We go with a rare second Toon Magician Girl instead of a Berry Magician Girl, because we already have Kiteroid, we already have Chocolate, and they can all normal summon. Now he's using the archive skill of Awakening Charmers. So he's some sort of Charmer, bringing out an Earth Charmer, turning that into a Armistice of the Magistus Moon Maiden, using a Mech Knight Blue. after setting a back row, another awaken. So this guy's just all over the place. Full Mech Knight. Brings out purple. It's got red, yeah, so he's like full Mech Knight. All we're sitting on is a Berry Magician Girl's effect and a Kite Roid. And actually, Berry Magician Girl's effect isn't live because we got Chocolate Magician Girl in our hand. Not that it matters, because this guy doesn't target, so he's just going to send her. Should have probably said in the Toon World, but we're going to hit him with a Kite Roid. So there's one Kite Roid, we'll take that bit of damage and send that other Kite Roid. Kite Roid's such a great card for this deck. It can serve as tribute fodder for Dark Magician Girl, and obviously it can save you for a turn in that instance. Here we go, Toon Kingdom, banish 3, doesn't matter which 3, we bring out Chocolate, we're going to use Chocolate, look at how wild that was, and what a card to top deck into Chocolate. It's Toon Table of Contents, which is any card. We bring her out, we use the rollback, we turn the contents into, and we roll back this duel, hit him for lethal, and just blow him away. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are versus Jade and Ubel. We're going second. Let's see what they got. No Sleever Mat, 21 cards. What are they up to? We got the Harpy Lady. It's usually a good duel when you already have her in hand. You don't gotta search her. It's usually gonna go really well. He searches a Neos after setting a card really quick. Then he goes with Super Poly and passes his turn. That's not gonna be good enough, especially when you don't set the Super Poly. We get a Terraforming, which means our Toon Table of Contents can be used to do cooler stuff like search a bookmark into a comic hand. We don't need our rollback. There's the Terraforming into our Toon Kingdom. All we've done is use 3 search cards this entire duel. Then we use a field spell, then we use another spell. So what are we even doing? We bring out the Harpy Lady, that's gonna pop a back row. Goodbye, Drowning Mirror Force. Chocolate can do the lethal, we don't even have to bring out our other Toon. And we finish him off. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Jade and we're going second. He's on a 3-win streak, but we'll put an end to that for him real quick. We'll do that for him. Comic Hand, Table of Contents, Bookmark, and Berry Magician Girl. What more can you really ask for? He's starting with a Neos. Searching the Super Poly. Going with a Neos Fusion with the Ubel to make the Neos Kluger. Now we top deck a Dark Magician Girl, not the best. He's going to destroy our Toon World. He jumped the gun there a little bit as we have Bookmark. We could have searched Kingdom there, but we'll just search Kingdom with this. And he's really gonna wish he saved that Mystical Space Typhoon. So, because that's a good out to this Toon Kingdom, then you can use whatever other back row you want. But now he's stuck. We're not only gonna search another Toon Dark Magician Girl, we're gonna steal both his monsters and bring out that Toon Dark Magician Girl. So that's a lot of lethal damage. But look at that, he can do a Super Poly. He does it with my Toon Dark Magician Girl. Probably should have just did it with both of his monsters, but we'll attack anyway for the 2500. He's in pure top deck mode. A back row. He tries to destroy us, but we have Toon Kingdom. We have rollback, but we don't use it. We just swing once, and we finish the duel. That's how it's done. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are versus Jade and Ubel. We're going second. Let's see what they got. No Sleever Mat. 21 cards. What are they up to? We got the Harpy Lady. It's usually a good duel when you already have her in hand. You don't gotta search her. It's usually gonna go really well. He searches a Neos after setting a card really quick. Then he goes with Super Poly and passes his turn. That's not gonna be good enough, especially when you don't set the Super Poly. We get a Terraforming, which means our Toon Table of Contents can be used to do cooler stuff like search a bookmark into a comic hand. We don't need our rollback. There's the Terraforming into our Toon Kingdom. All we've done is use 3 search cards this entire duel. Then we use a field spell, then we use another spell. So what are we even doing? We bring out the Harpy Lady, that's gonna pop a back row. Goodbye, Drowning Mirror Force. Chocolate can do the lethal, we don't even have to bring out our other Toon. And we finish him off. Great stuff, guys.